because I've had chocolate.
So let's go. Oh, you're gonna be so annoying. This is the BMW M140 Shadow Edition 3-litre petrol. So I thought I'd just give you a little drive test. You have a little listen to the sound the car makes, the speakers, and I'll kind of talk through how it handles, kind of the good points and the bad points about the vehicle. So with the BMW as well, you're going to get the Harden Kardon speakers. The sound system in here is wicked. But in all seriousness, it is really, really good. I mean, the bass through the car is amazing. I'm going to play some music. Obviously, the music won't translate over to you really as well, but the bass in the car is amazing. It makes your body feel really, really good. You don't even have to jack up the bass too much as well. It's actually, I think I've only not turned it up 2 notches, I think, on the stereo system, so not even too high. So let's go. You're gonna be so annoying this whole time.
It's because I've had chocolate.
Yeah. So the BMW M140i has 4 driving modes. I think it's kind of standard on all BMWs at the moment. So you've got Sports Plus, Sport, General, and Eco Pro. Whilst we're doing this video, we will drive around in General. So a good place, I guess, to start off is the comfort of the actual vehicle itself inside the cabin. You've got leather seats, you fit into it very, very nicely. You've got an adjustable base and adjustable sides as well, which is very nice. Manual pulley to sync, manual pulley to go forward and back, and a manual pulley to lean the seat back. You've also got an automatic button on the side, which will allow for the side of the chairs to come in and out, which is very nice. However, it's not as nice as what you'd get inside a Mercedes, which you'd kind of get the automatic buttons on the side, which is quite decent. The steering wheel, lovely to hold. You've got the shift paddles, you've got your speed limit, restriction, and to set it. And you're on the right side, you've got the talking controls, pick up your phone controls, volume up, down, and then a little scroller to kind of go through the menu, which you have on the dashboard in front of you. You can also switch modes between radio, Spotify, Bluetooth, whatever it may be connected to the car at the time. So a lot of stuff going on the steering wheel, which is nice. This particular car comes with the automatic headlights, automatic windscreen wipers, which can just be adjusted on the side of the steering wheel. Just driving now, you can hear the general mode on the car, nothing too loud, nothing too special. However, let's step it up to sports, and it starts to kick in a little bit. You start to get a bit more noise with the exhaust on the back. The exhaust, you have 2 exhausts on the back, being the stock standard M Sport with the M140, but they're not the sports exhausts. So they do produce a lot of noise, nice crackle as well, but not as loud as a sports exhaust. If you were to go down to a kickback on the automatic, this is what it will sound like. So a lot of noise from that 3-litre engine, a lot of noise from the exhaust. Looking good. This is an M140i, so it's not an M2 or an M4, so it won't be as loud. Hopefully one day they'll bring out an M1. It would be nice to see something along the lines of that from BMW, but whether that will happen is a different story. The mode above that now, you have Sports Plus. If you go into it, they say it makes a little bit more of a louder noise. However, your traction control is now taken off, so you have a limited stabilization, which is quite dangerous to drive around in. We're in dry conditions, we'll have a little test, we'll have a little listen to the sound. So like I said, we're in Sports Plus mode now. The car is registered to do 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. It's quite hard to achieve that just using the automatic gears. It's better if you're going to go and switch into manual and do so, but for just this demonstration we'll keep it into Sports Plus mode, and then we'll do a little kick off from 0 to 60, and you'll kind of have an idea of what it's like. And now, so that's the time of 0 to 60. That's the kind of time frame that we're rocking with on the automatic gearbox. The sports transition that the BMW provides in the M140i, very rapid, does suck in your stomach if you're in the passenger seat, does make you shit yourself a little bit, even as the driver. Sports Plus mode is a little bit more nerve-wracking, knowing the stabilisation is off. When you start hitting a speed of about 80 miles an hour in this vehicle, the steering wheel does have a slight shake to it. You've got to definitely have 2 hands, feel the control. The car's not swerving or anything, just the wheel has a little bit of a shake, but kind of adds to the cheap thrill of it all, I guess. So now switching into manual mode, 8-geared box, very nice transitions between the paddle shifts. There's no delay or no lag. It is very smooth and controlled. Makes better for that nice sporty kind of effect. The biggest downside about this vehicle, I'll have to say, is fuel consumption. I'm filling up every week on the 50-litre tank. I fill up probably about 80 pounds worth. So you're looking at about a tank and a half a week. And that's with EcoPro driving around all the time, and I'm not really doing any long distance driving. The car also comes with folding wing mirrors, which is a nice little addition. So the entertainment system is a professional upgrade. So you're getting touch screen, you're getting the widest screen. It comes with the controls in the middle of the car, which is really, really nice. Obviously with this car I'm a little bit biased because it is my own vehicle. However, I fell in love with it from the first day I saw it. 5-door car, I've always recommended 5 doors over 3 doors, especially when you've got family members. So my partner has a daughter, in which it makes the practicality of the car very important. The fact that we have 5 doors, getting her in and out of the car. We normally, in the back of the car, we have a child seat. So the 5-door for practicality is amazing. It doesn't change too much style of the car, because I know normally people go for 3 doors to make it kind of look like more sporty, but in my opinion it really doesn't change that much. So I'll give you a little test of the sound with the windows down now. I'll do an acceleration with manual shift, sports mode on. It honestly just takes off. You've got to be really, really careful. I came from a Peugeot 208 1.4 all the way up to this 3-litre BMW M140. And I'm telling you, there's a massive difference. You've got to be so careful, especially with an automatic gearbox. Even the change between the Peugeot to the BMW was a massive change. But however, if you drive around in Eco Pro mode and then suddenly just go to sports mode, the extreme difference between the two is quite a big difference. The other thing I can kind of point out is the cabin noise is a lot louder than some other cars that I've been in of this caliber. Mercedes A-Class, Audi A3, they kind of classes the cabin noise is probably just a little notch louder than the other ones, but it's not noticeably different. But they're probably the only 2 things: fuel consumption and noise. The rest of it, the comfort, the handling, the speed, the features that come with the car. The Shadow Edition itself comes with all these nice little extra features which are absolutely beautiful. You get these rims, you get these blacked out bits and the lights. You get the backlit dashboard as standard. There's all these little touches which just make it a little bit more special and personal. Obviously having a custom reg plate on the car kind of makes it feel that little bit more luxury. And I have you to thank, not you the audience. Louise behind the camera, that was you. I did that. That was you, good job. That kind of brings me to the end of the review really, and I mean, if there's anything that you want to know about this particular vehicle, then drop it in the comment section below. You know what, I'll answer it. So if you've already got the BMW M140 or the BMW M135i, which is the predecessor to this vehicle, then comment in the section below. Let us know, or let the people know that have come here to look at this vehicle, what you think of it. Do you think it's overpriced? The fuel consumption, the speed, the handling, the feel, whatever it might be, positive or negative, leave it in the comment section below, because whoever comes to watch this video, it will help them out in the long run. So yeah, that's been the BMW M140i Shadow Edition review by me for you. If you liked it, gave it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, because you know what, this is a sick car. And even if you don't buy it, you know, it still sounds amazing and still really, really good car.